Broshow.
Half a day, Bro Nation. Welcome to the Bro Show, where we talk about everything and anything and try to make sense of what's happening. The Bro Show is always being brought to us by Evian Natural Spring Water, the way nature intended. Jack in the Box, breakfast all the time. Godfather shoes, uniquely handcrafted, made just for you. And the Medical City, for your next travel to the Philippines, call 988-8627. Choose Philippines, choose the Medical City. Good morning, bros. Good morning, sis. My name is DJ Doods, your true Manila man, and I am with the Bro Force, starting with all you need to add is the Professor Matt Lester Mattel. Prof, good morning to you.
Good morning, DJ. It's half a day. Happy Friday sa ating tagapakinig. And again, this is a very, very special Friday for all of us. I would call this the Ultimate Bro Part 2. Kasi may Part 1, but this is probably the Part 2 dito sa ating show sa Bro Show. So I won't spoil the surprise, so I'll let DJ Doods to introduce our guest.
All right, thank you so much, Professor. And to complete our Triforce, the sweetest that you can eat between meals, Mr. Bojo Molina. Boj, good morning to you.
Masyado namang healthy ang introduction mo sa akin, Dudes. Well, good morning, Dudes. Good morning, Prof. And good morning, of course, tama yung sinabi ni Prof kanina. The ultimate Bro Show episode natin ngayon. So talagang mag-i-enjoy tayo. And Dudes, ayoko nang patagal ito. Talagang maraming mga kababaihan dito sa Guam na talagang kikiligin sa ating guests for this morning.
Yes, we can feel the rush. Hey, bros, hey, sis, a super special episode because we have an award-winning actor, most sought after leading man in Philippine show business, a sports guy, the sexiest man in Pilipinas, Mr. Derek Ramsay.
What's up, bros? What an introduction, guys.
Sir Derek, we miss you. The last time that you were here, if I'm not mistaken, was way back 2017 pa. And then we witnessed hindi lang kung gaano ka-fit si Mr. Derek Ramsay, kundi kung gaano rin siyang kagaling mag-basketball. And we hope na in the near future, makabalik ka na dito sa Guam.
Yeah, man, I had a great trip out there. Yung mga kababayan natin were so kind to me and to the entire team that came out to play. Your basketball team's pretty good too. I had a great time in Guam. That was the only time I've been to Guam, and I've been wanting to go back. I love my trip there. I even got a game of golf in the short time that I was there. So definitely babalik ako dyan, and hopefully I can see most of the peeps that came out and celebrated with all of us.
Ito, meron lang akong small story. Nung naglaro ng basketball dito si Sir Derek Ramsay, grabe, syempre all the girls nagtitilian. Ang matindi doon, yung mga guys nagtitilian din. Usually kapag guys, yun, ganun ang mga sigaw, no? Pero nung si Sir Derek yung shoot, medyo peachy yung yung sigaw ng mga lalaki. But Sir Derek, ito, we do have this segment in the show. It's called Quickies with the Bros. Ito, para we will get to know Mr. Derek Ramsay a little bit intimate. Okay? Yeah. Professor, take it away.
All right. Sir Derek, mabilis ang tanong lang. First thing that comes out of your head, simulan ko na. All right.
Okay, Prof.
Unang tanong natin, sir. Una mong sinusuot sa paa mo pagka-uwi mo sa bahay?
Pagka-uwi ko sa bahay?
First thing na sinusuot.
Pagdating ko sa bahay, first thing na sinusuot ko?
Yeah, sa paa.
Sa paa. Nakapaa ako pagdating sa bahay. Tanggal sapatos.
Tanggal sapatos, oo.
Tanggal sapatos, paa. It's good for you. The energy that you get from the ground is good for inflammation and all of that. I believe in that. So ako, mas gusto ko nakapaa ako sa loob ng bahay. Plus with this whole pandemic, I don't want to bring the shoes in just to be safe. So tanggal lahat, tanggal damit, tanggal sapatos.
Okay, nagtitilian na sa likod. All right. Second question. Ano ang go-to na pagkain mo? Whether you eat it or you cook it. Go-to na niluluto mo or go-to na kinakain mo when you're really hungry?
Sobrang lang. Pancit Canton. Instant Pancit Canton. I can't live without it.
Wow.
I know it's not good for you. It's not healthy for you. Pero that was my diet in college. You know, I studied in the US, and uh, I love pancit canton, and I love to have dessert. So my favorite dessert is donuts, and Dunkin's my favorite. So pancit canton, Dunkin. Can't
Wow.
can't live without it.
Yun ang combination.
Tama-tama yun,
Donut and
no?
pancit canton.
Sweet and
Habang
salty.
nakapaa.
Habang nakapaa.
Comfort food talaga, no? Okay. Ito, pambro na tanong. Sa whiskey, straight or on the rocks?
Neat.
Neat. Okay, okay. Tama-tama. Fourth question. Ano ang paborito mong isaw-saw? Saan mo paboritong isaw-saw pala ang manggang hilaw?
Patis at rock salt.
Uy, kakaiba yan, ha? Patis at rock salt.
Oo. Tapos lagyan mo na sili, no?
Oo, pwede mo rin lagyan ng sili. Pero
Yun.
patis at rock salt,
Mhm.
Indian
The
mango.
best. Yun!
The best. Oh.
Patis and rock salt. When salty is not salty enough.
Yeah.
Kailangan maasim na
Salt
maasim mangga.
of-
Alright. Ito, Derek, meron kaming question dito. Ang tawag namin is the GOAT question. So, for you, who is the greatest dramatic actor of all time? Pwede tayong mag-local, pwede tayong mag-foreign. Let's probably start with local for you.
Wow. Local, I'd have to say, wow. I'd have to go with Christopher De Leon and si Mark Hill, intense actors. I had the pleasure to work with both of them, and so much intensity. I learned so much from those guys. So I'd have to say those two. International, Tom Hanks, I think is the GOAT. He's proven his versatility, an amazing actor, amazing guy, amazing human being. I'd have to say Tom Hanks.
All right. Thank you so much, Professor. Sir Derek, I just love your answer, of course, Mr.
Brother,
Christopher De Leon.
huwag mo na
And
akong tawagin, sir. D lang, Derek lang.
what's up, D?
What's up? Yeah.
Feeling close. Derek, I love your answer kasi, of course, we can never go wrong. Christopher De Leon. And then Mark Hill. Parang may mga similarities din yung career path nyo doon sa mga movies na nagawa ni Sir Mark Hill before, yung mga love and then complications in a relationships sa mga movies. Ganun din yung parang medyo mga nagawa mong pelikula, right?
Yes. But like with all my movies, it's always been about the guy with two girls and cheating and all of that. And, you know, I don't regret doing those films. I made a lot of great films with that kind of story. But I've also done other films to test my versatility, done like rom-coms. I've even played roles as the contrabida, which I really enjoy. But together with like Christopher De Leon, we did a movie together, The Escort, and I was it was such an honor to see him perform. He's really intense, man. He's really, really intense. And I also got to work with Mark Hill before he passed away in a period movie. It was called Corazon. And grabe, he brings it every time. You know, every taping day, his A game is always there. It's always there.
I guess ang secret ng mga magagaling na actors, lalo na sa Pilipinas, is the beard, no? Diba? Christopher De Leon, Mark Hill, Derek Ramsay, diba? Bodge, I know you do have, beard! Bojo Molina,
Bojo Molina.
You do have a lot of questions for Derek. Go ahead, Bodge.
Sabi ko na nga ba doon tayo pupunta doon sa inaabangan ko na lang. But anyways, si Derek, didn't have an opportunity to work with him because when he was entering show business, palabas na ako nun eh. I moved to Guam already in 2002, and I think that's the time that you're starting 2000, 2001. But anyways, you are one of the most I would say sought after dramatic actors, or I would say actor in the Philippines, and you're making us proud actually on your projects. But anyways, doon naman tayo sa mga ginagawa natin ngayon, since marami ng mga after the hindi naman after the pandemic, as we progress through the pandemic, may mga vaccines na nga na dumating dyan sa Pilipinas. So how are you coping right now with this new norm that we have?
So I'm not used to being away from family for that long. So I'm trying to prepare myself mentally to go into um, that bubble. You know,
Mhm.
I'm. It's gonna be. It's gonna be my first time. I have some friends in the industry who've already done it, and they told me it's really really tough. So it's gonna be hard. I hope that this won't be the norm for long. Um, but the only good thing about it is tatapusin muna namin yung project bago ilabas sa TV. So I guess with that said, pwede namin bigyan ng extra time yung mga eksena and produce better quality work. So I'm excited for that. It's so much nicer pag umuwi ka sa bahay, kahit pagod ka na, pero alam mo na ang ganda ng ginawa nyo, 'di ba? Pero sometimes sa mga teleserye dahil ang daming sequences na kailangan tapusin, hindi nabibigyan ng 100% attention yung eksena unlike sa mga pelikula. So I'm excited. I'm nervous to enter this bubble and actually experience how the new norm of taping is going to be actually.
Derek, is that right? You are going to do a series and then at the same time or after that you're going to do a movie. Tama ba? Or
Actually,
that
last year I was supposed to do a movie with Sam Worthington. We were supposed to start and then Corona happened. So sad. That was an international film that was going to be shot here in the Philippines actually. So that had to be put on hold. I have two more films that I'm supposed to shoot this year, also both international films. One in the works is it will be the first Filipino film shot in China. So fingers crossed na matuloy yon. And another film with maybe Jessica Alba, which is our. I bet your boys, you guys had a crush on her way back too.
Yes.
Yeah.
She definitely was my crush when I was in college and high school. My God. So I'd love to get the opportunity to work with her. But we're in a funny place right now for movies. It's really tough.
Professor, I know you do have a question. Go ahead.
Oh yes. Kasi di ba you mentioned about we talked about the pandemic, it happening, and we know that it changes people. Marami tayong adjustments sa trabaho. But for you personally, Derek, ano yung mga pagbabago? Emotionally, did you learn something new while you were in the pandemic? What were the changes that you noticed about yourself the past 1 year na pala, mag 1 year na?
I discovered other things that I might want to do with my life. It was we all had a lot of time on our hands, and I did some meditating, and I love my craft of being an actor. And but during the lockdown, my family was locked up in Tagaytay. I was locked up here in Alabang by myself, and it was really really tough. But the phone calls that we had, I saw that, and I realized that we had quality conversations back then when the coronavirus wasn't around. I'd always spend time with my family, but my mind's still busy with work and other things that I need to do. But during the lockdown, I was able to have and sit down and video call my parents, my sisters, my friends, and actually have quality conversations with them. I'm actually 100% present, and I enjoyed that. I really really enjoyed that, and it made me realize that, when this is all said and done, I need to find a better way of balancing my life. It's not just 100% just work. It's not healthy. It's not good for you, and you start to miss out on the more important things in life. And I've always been a family guy. I've always prioritized family, but even I am guilty of being part of that chase. It's just all about work. So I guess that's the number one thing that I realized over this whole pandemic. And I found a new passion for interior design. I did this entire house, and I think it's something that I'm going to pursue. Um, as I slow down as being an actor, I definitely want to pursue like interior design and building homes. So that might be the next chapter of my life.
Oh, that's great. That's exciting. Ayan ang maganda doon sa mga magiging projects ni Derek Ramsay in the future, ayan ang ebidensya. Sarili niyang bahay, siya nag-design, right? Derek, I do have another question, okay? This might be a little touchy. You can answer it or not. It's up to you. Nakakailang sit-up ka sa isang araw?
You're not gonna believe this, guys, but through the years, I never did sit-ups. Like
Oh,
my abs,
Sabi ko sa'yo, mag-overweight ka wala sit-ups eh.
masakit eh. Masakit. No, my abs came from my sports. There's other ways of working your core without getting on the ground and doing sit-ups, which actually when you do sit-ups, you work out more your neck than your core. So for me, it's more important to learn how to actually engage your core rather than doing those crazy sit-ups and stuff like that. Learn how to engage your core. And when you play sports, that's the most important muscle when you're doing any sport. It's your core. So if you know how to engage your core, you'll definitely be using it when you do these different sports. And I hate getting on the floor to do ab exercises. I'd rather do hanging core exercises or standing core exercises. I think it's safer, and you actually get to engage your core more rather than using different muscle groups just to be able to perform a sit-up. You can use momentum, you can use your neck, you can use different muscles to just actually execute the sit-up. So my advice to the guys out there is just there are simpler exercises, but focus on actually engaging the core, and you'll see better results that way.
can I just say
Great.
something?
Yes, go
I
ahead.
follow si Derek kasi sa Instagram. Meron siyang mga Manny Pacquiao-like exercises eh. Yung talagang inuumbag talaga yung tiyan. Talagang matigas talaga yung tiyan ni Sir Derek. Eh. Nakita natin yan dun sa matitinding core. Nakita ko pa paano matest yung core na yun.
I've learned a lot. Okay, I've learned a
I
lot. Yes.
tagged Manny Pacquiao, and he gave me a thumbs up. I have this chat. That's my father, guys. That's the
Sir.
original bro.
Hello!
Yeah, there you can see that I'm contracting my core. Of course, kasi sinasapak ako eh, di ba? At yung sumasapak sa akin noon, champion yun, champion ng boxing yun. Sinasapak niya ako. So that's what I'm saying. You can engage your core in so many different ways. Flexing is actually a good way to exercise. That's why bodybuilders do that. That's why they have mirrors. It's actually for them to flex and see if they're engaging the right muscles, and flexing is actually really, really tiring. Try flexing for like 5 to 10 minutes. It's tough.
Sabi sa inyo guys talagang wag na mag-sit-up Di ba? Coming from the Pambansang Abs Bojo, go ahead.
Oo.
Ay, tuloy tayo doon sa na-pick up ko doon sa mga sinabi ni Derek about quality, balance, importance, and family. And then napapunta tayo sa workout, muscles and everything. And eto, kailangan ko lang i-touch kasi marami nagtatanong sa amin dito itatouch ko na yung strongest muscle natin sa katawan, yung puso. Tatanong ko na, kamusta? Marami nagtatanong dito, kamusta daw? Kasi may lumabas na naman na article, di ba? Kayo about you and Ellen. So, nangangamusta lang sila. Gusto nilang mangamusta. Kamusta na si Ellen tsaka si Derek?
We're in a happy place, it completely blindsided me, boys. I'll be honest. I just recently came from a breakup, and I was like, okay, I'm done with relationships for now. 2 years is what I'm going to give myself to focus on other things in my life. But this one really blindsided me. It just came out of nowhere, and my boys here, they all have the same comment, which is, Derek, you're back. This is the Derek that we knew from 10 to 15 years ago. I'm a happy. I'm filled with energy. I I I love life. It's like it was me when I was in college, worry free, just enjoying every moment. And um, even my mom, my family, they say that they see me happy, like no stress. And that's how life should be, right, guys? It's
Yes.
stress is the number one killer. Coronavirus has nothing on stress. Um, and right now, it's like I'm living my life, even though there's a bashing going on. I'd say stress free. I'm really, really, really enjoying life.
Yun. Ayun, Dodge, dagdag ko lang, yun yung sinasabi na yung mas maganda yung hindi pinaplano masyadong hindi
Oh.
pinag-iisipan ng gusto. Mas maganda yung mga ganyang bagay. And then yung siguro nakakuha ka na ng balance and quality, which is yun ang pinag-uusapan natin kanina. So, happy for you, bro.
I'm going to second emotion kay Bojo. Yes, we are happy for you. Kasi if you are in love, I mean, good things will follow, di ba? You will be happy, you will be full of vitality, you enjoy what you're doing, or at least you will enjoy more what you are doing. So yes, we are happy for you.
You're
Professor,
planning,
go
and you
ahead.
said a while ago, you're looking into it, pero you're still trying to learn the ropes in producing. But if ever, what type of shows are you looking into producing? Just in case you start producing.
I wanna bring back action. It's
Mhm.
kind of tough though with the whole pandemic. But if I jumped into it right now and then this is the norm, I want to bring up shows that are more uplifting, like
Mhm.
sitcoms. That's so Pinoy, right? And we should
Mhm.
we should do that. We shouldn't make gaya. This whole K-pop thing and then the K-drama stuff, amazing. Props to them. They built their own culture. And sa atin mga Pinoy, yung sa atin is sitcoms eh. Tatak
Mhm.
talaga sa atin yan, and I think we should be proud of that and bring that back. So I'd like to do shows more on, light,
Lighter
uplifting
side.
shows. Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't agree more because we grew up watching sitcoms, mga legendary sitcoms, John and Marsha. Now we are so blessed
Diba?
because we have
Yung
John.
mga
Ganun
John and
talaga.
Marsha, palibhasa
Yes.
lalaki, diba?
Masaya talaga yun eh.
Yeah.
Ito talaga, follow up lang doon sa sinabi ni Bodge kanina sa'yo, Derek. Derek, ang Broshow naghahanap ng producer.
Pwede, pag-usapan natin yan.
International market,
Yes.
ano?
Big time, di ba?
Okay.
Kapag ano.
No, but
Okay, yeah.
the concept of your show is awesome, guys. I really like it. I enjoyed it. That's why I said, yeah, I want to be a part of the show. It's just boys talking about real stuff, and walang kaartehan, walang kaplastikan.
Mhm.
That's who I am, guys. As you can see, pinaghandaan ko pa kayo sa suot ko sa inyo.
Tatapatan ka namin dapat eh. Wala lang kaming pantapat
Oo.
na braso. Wala lang
Oo.
kami braso. But thank you for the kind words, Derek. We really appreciate that. We really appreciate that. Bojo, go ahead.
So, yun nga. So that's good, no? And I see yung sinabi mo kanina na we have to be original again. Yung mga situational comedy that were very popular na andyan ang Humalong Dariles before and everything. Did you ever got into a sitcom yet or hindi ka pa gumagawa? And if ever, do you have a particular role na gusto mong gawin as a sitcom person or you gonna do it as yourself as Derek Ramsay?
I did a sitcom before and I really enjoyed it. It was basically no, it wasn't as Derek, pero parang naglalaro lang kami.
Mhm.
It was called Mac and Cheese. Kami
Mac
ni
and
Empoy.
cheese! Yes! Mac and cheese!
Oh, yeah.
Oo. Magkapatid!
Yeah, kambal.
Kambal pa, kambal.
Sobrang nag-enjoy ako doon. Sobrang nag-enjoy ako. I was actually excited to get up and go to work. So many funny moments on that show. And I know a lot of people, we brought a lot of joy to people making that show. So if I could do Mac and Cheese too, I'd definitely jump in there and do that kasi napakagaang, napakasaya, and perfect para sa pinagdadaanan natin ngayon, di ba? So kung pwede, kung I'd like to produce again mac and cheese part 2.
Nice.
Yes, you will discover na hindi pala kayo twins. Triplets pala kayo. Meron pang isang darating.
Mac and cheese too, cheesier.
Cheese.
Cheesier.
Pwede.
Yes. Professor, go ahead.
I'm not sure if you've asked this before, but what about directing? Is directing something that you're interested in and pursuing in the future?
I'll leave that to the pros. But with that said, if you ask any director that I work with, I'm very vocal. He's the captain of the ship. Basically, the last decision comes to him. But I like to collaborate with my directors. I give it a lot of input. And what's nice to know is that my directors also they're keen to ask me for my input. So to direct the full film by myself on my own, I don't think I'll leave that to the pros. I'm more of like the guy that can work with you. I don't think I'll ever get into directing.
Oh, ito, follow up kasi Derek, you said that you love sitcoms and I just appreciate how you put it, 'di ba? It's so Pinoy. Talagang Pinoy na Pinoy Talagang gustong-gusto natin tumawa. Ang question, ano ang nagpapatawa kay Derek Ramsay?
Mababaw ako. Sobra. Kahit na knock-knock jokes, I'll be on the floor laughing. I love to laugh. That's the secret to life, guys. To live long, laugh. I love to laugh. And going back to Ellen, that's what we do 24/7. We always laugh. Before matulog, pagising, tawa. Always laughing.
Ito lang gusto ko lang din iparinig sa mga listeners natin, lalong-lalo na sa mga fans ni Mr. Derek Ramsay. Pwede bang bigyan mo kami ng UK accent?
Piss off.
Piss off.
Oh man. My dad has the thickest English accent, and it's funny how it comes back to me when I go to the UK. 5 minutes at the airport and it's back. When I'm over here, it just switches. It's funny. You tell me to talk that way, I feel weird. I feel strange. It makes me feel funny. But I'm Pinoy too. So when in Rome, I'm here. This is my home. I love the Philippines. I'm very proud to be English, but I'm more proud to be Pinoy. This is my home. And my dad, you saw, he's a white man, right? White man, blue eyes. This is his home. When we go to the UK after 2-3 days, he's like, why did we come here? The Philippines is his home, and he's actually this year he's spent more than half of his life now in the Philippines. Yeah.
Pinoy na Pinoy, di ba? Pinoy na Pinoy. Once again, thank you so much, Derek Ramsay. Ito, Derek, before we let you go, meron ka bang knock-knock jokes? Because you mentioned earlier that sample.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Taft Avenue.
Taft Avenue. Who?
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jackson. I just get Taft Avenue.
Derek Ramsay Derek Ramsay Taft Avenue. You will never look at Taft Avenue the same way again. No? Derek, once again, thank you so much. You are so generous, to your time, sharing it to us, sharing it to your friends here in Guam, sharing it to your fans. Maraming salamat.
I really enjoyed, boys. I really enjoyed.
Maraming salamat. And of course, ang dami nating aabangan kay Mr. Derek Ramsay. Godfather Shoes, merong series na ginagawa si Derek, and then meron pang mga international movies. I mean, really, this man is really making all Pinoys so proud about our race. Thank you so much, Mr. Derek Ramsay.
Thank you, bros. I apologize about the connection earlier, but
like I said, sobra na ako nag-enjoy. Let's do this again sometime, and I hope that the golf tournament that we can organize will push through.
And thank you din kasi parang tinur mo rin kami uli sa bahay mo. Yeah, no? You know? Di ba? Talagang enjoy na enjoy kami.
Sorry.
No, we really loved it. Bros, it says, there you have it, Mr. Derek Ramsay, a great sportsman, actor, producer, interior designer, fashion designer, and a true Pinoy. Thank you so much for always listening to The Bro Show. My name is DJ Doods. Thank you so much, bros. To our Professor Matt Lester Mattel, to our Wildman, thank you so much. And again, to you, mga kababayans, maraming salamat. We're always reminding you to work hard, to be kind, to pray harder. Amazing things from God will definitely happen. Please enjoy your weekend. God bless everyone.